speaking of super prophetic, in case you didn't know, Will Smith has an album called Based on a True Story. I meant to react to it last time, but I'm here now. I will react to it now. By the way, my name is RealVersatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. So yeah, I'm gonna react to Will Smith's new album based on a true story. And the funny thing is, there's like Will Smith, he called up Kendrick Lamar and Jay-Z for advice and literally told him more or less to be himself. So that's what we're gonna react to right now. So bear with me as I try and search this. Get me. Get me. But yeah, man, hit the subscribe button, the notification. Let's go. Well, this is the intro, but yeah, this is the intro, by the way.
Will Smith is canceled.
Oh, you can't cancel no icon.
Walk around like he all invincible or somebody.
Don't be messing with Will.
He the Fresh Prince.
Who the fuck Will Smith think he is? And that boy damn crazy how he raising them kids.
No, he is.
Yes, he is.
No, he is.
Yes, he is. And I ain't never gonna forgive him for that shit he did. I mean, Will Smith used to be cool.
He's still the shit. He can fit your whole house in his pool.
Hey, listen, I don't think you understand. Will Smith is playing all those characters. Do you know what I mean? Imagine his Eddie Murphy thing. I'm doing. I say Eddie Murphy. Who's the pioneer of that? Let me know in the comments below. Like, it's so interesting in him playing all those characters. And obviously, I know some people are gonna say what they want to say, but you get me. No one says anything about Martin, do they? Get me? Okay, Martin Lawrence. But with that said, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But I'm glad this is the intro. Get me? It's like, and I'm talking about Barbershop. The interlude, the intro is called Barbershop. Do you know what I mean? And it's featuring obviously DJ Jazzy Jeff and B Simone. Out of all people, B Simone. Who would have thought? Let's go. But yeah.
Will Smith is canceled.
Oh, you can't cancel no icon.
Walk around like he all invincible or somebody.
Don't be messing with Will.
He the Fresh Prince.
Who the fuck Will Smith think he is? And that boy damn crazy how he raising them kids.
No, he is.
Yes, he is.
No, he is.
Yes, he is. And I ain't never gonna forgive him for that shit he did. I mean, Will Smith used to be cool.
And you see how he's got the person in the chair just filming? Like, it's actually a depiction of how barbershops would be now. If you're in a barbershop and you're seeing arguments, or not even it's arguments, it's like, talk in a barbershop talk. You know what I mean? It could be a bit heated at times. If you know, you know. But like, get me? It's all, it's all good vibes regardless. But like, what was I gonna say? So I feel like it's interesting because we're in the era we're living in. Like, that's exactly what's happening. Oh, this is about to go viral. So you turn on your phone, or someone turns on their phone, they turn on the camera and start filming. So that's interesting. That he's got that depiction of that person. I feel like Will Smith to do everything for this album, like every one of them. I know it might be like, even if it's not like an official video, but like a skit for a song, at least that. Like, I don't think people understand. Yeah, Will Smith is a comedian as well. Do you know what I mean? I don't think people really understand. Like, he's always been that guy. Like, yeah, he's done action movies, he's done this and that, but reality is he's been and I think that's why some people don't take him as serious, but here's what it is. Let's go.
Still the shit. He can fit your whole house in his pool.
I don't know. I mean, he rich, but he ain't rich.
Boy,
I don't even remember the last flick he did.
You don't remember Aladdin? What about Men in Black?
Yeah.
I know your badass squad bad boys. I know you remember that.
What's the soundtrack?
I heard he down bad.
I heard he won the Oscar, but he had to give it back.
And you know they only made him do that shit because he's black.
He don't need it. He the first to win a Grammy for rap.
That's a fact.
He put all of Philly on his back.
Bottom line, y'all, Will Smith is whack.
I mean, he rich, funny, and sexy too. You wish you had a Jada Jada Pinkett next to you.
Him and Jada both crazy, girl. What you talking about?
You better keep his wife's name out of your mouth.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is not the first time of me listening to the album because I did listen to it. You know what I mean? Like yesterday, right? But obviously, I'm reacting to it as well. So don't get it twisted. I have to react to it because it's the Fresh Prince. Like, you know what I mean? It's literally the Fresh Prince. So it's like end of the day, yeah. I just feel like there's certain people, like there's certain I don't know how to explain it, man. It's great to see these type of vibes. You know what I mean? It's really great to see these type of vibes because obviously, what was the whole point? Is that the mention of the Oscars and what happened at the Oscars? Then he mentioned you better keep Will Smith's name on your mouth. Anyway, I'll remind it for a bit. Let's go.
It's sexy too. You wish you had a Jada Pinkett next to you.
Him and Jada both crazy, girl. What you talking about?
You better keep his wife's name out of your mouth. You talking shit. But if he came right now, you'd be like, come in, Mr. Smith, would you please sit down?
Hell nah. I'd be like, come get a fade, cause all your haircuts I seen on the big screen been lame.
Boss, come and get a fade. Get me a fade. You know what I mean? A fade and then a fade. Hey, boss. I don't think people understand how much of a lyricist Will Smith actually can be. Like, hey, listen, it's up to you if you want to disrespect Will Smith or not. That's up to you. But me personally, I listen. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's keep it moving. Now, let's go.
You better keep his wife's name out of your mouth.
You talking shit.
But if he came right now, you'd be like, come in, Mr. Smith, would you please sit down?
Hell nah. I'd be like, come get a fade, cause all your haircuts I seen on the big screen been lame.
One thing's for sure, you can't call him lazy.
I ain't trying to call him lazy, I'm calling the nigga crazy. One classic album, what that make him Jay-Z?
Jay-Z plus movies and TV.
Look, he's still the GOAT.
The rappers of Jay-Z, man. Listen.
One classic album, what that make him Jay-Z?
Jay-Z plus movies and TV.
Look, he's still the GOAT. Bad Boys came in first.
I don't like his damn music. That nigga don't fucking curse.
He gon' drop a new record like we all gon' forget. He need to take another year and untangle some shit.
Oh my.
Who the fuck Will think he is? He only
That bar. He needs to take another year and untangle some ish. As in the entanglement. Like, and listen. Call it what you want, yeah, but you can't hate on Will Smith. You can't hate on the Fresh Prince. This isn't even Will Smith. This is the Fresh Prince. This is the Fresh Prince. I do not care. This is the Fresh Prince. Get me? Not Will Smith.
only still relevant because of his kids.
No, he is.
Yes, he is.
No, he
yes,
is.
he is. And I ain't never gonna forgive him for that shit he did.
Oh, shit. Eminem in the back.
Come in, Mr. Smith. Would you like to sit
Because
down?
of his Oscar.
Sit down.
Alright, listen. Will Smith is a G. I don't care. He's a G. He's a G for that. He is a G. What tune is this? Craig David and T.Y. Savage. I've been meaning to react to that, but on my other channel. You better keep his name out of you. Alright. Let's see. Exactly. He says to whom I never. Do you know what I mean? I don't think people understand. Anyway, I give Will his credit for fully embracing the modern day media, social media, and not take himself so seriously. I remember when he first came to YouTube and is working with a lot of big content creators. And I ain't never gonna forgive for that ish he did. You know what I mean? We're also cussing in his rap. Brings me back to Eminem because Eminem said Will Smith ain't got a cuss in his record to sell records, but I do, so F him and F you too. The reason why he didn't cuss in his records is because he was trying to literally, like he said it in one interview, it's because of, I think of his grandma or mom or something like that. So when you think about it from that context, yeah. Oh. This is the Fresh Prince. Should do more skits for his album. You know what I mean? He should most definitely do more skits for his album, 100%. But let's keep it moving. We're gonna continue on. Obviously, so we listened to that. Now we're gonna listen to the next song, which is "You Look for Me." You look for me.
Lottie-dottie, I like to party.
And look, didn't I mention about Slick Rick earlier? What did I mention? Alright, people need to pay some homage to Slick Rick. Alright, get me, South London, born and raised, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Because that reference there, Lottie Dottie, I like to party. That reference is the most referenced bar in hip hop history. No one can't tell me nothing. No one can't tell me nothing. Lottie Dottie, come on, man. I like to party.
But not by myself, though. I came with somebody. Me and Jeff, like Jordan and Scotty, spend a lot of time with the Sheikhs and with the Saudis.
Oh.
You know, in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Gifts coming like Ferraris and Bugattis. Jada got my
Stunting. Hey, man, it's stunting.
DMs hot with bodies. Yeah. Oh, you looking for me? I ain't hard to find, I'm easy to see. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your TV. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your IG. Somebody said you looking for me. I ain't hard to find, I'm easy to see. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your TV. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your IG. I ain't hard to find. I ain't hard to find. I ain't hard to find. You decided to instigate it, and now you got me, I'm motivated. Take a beat, I'm spitting heat, I'm on fire, incinerated. I'm way too calculated for me to ever get dominated. If I was you and I saw me, I see why you be aggravated. Took a lot, I'm...
Listen.
I ain't hard to find. I ain't hard to find. You decided to instigate it, and now you got me, I'm motivated. Take a beat, I'm spitting heat, I'm on fire, incinerated. I'm way too calculated for me to ever get dominated. If I was you and I saw me, I see why you be aggravated. Took a lot, I'm back on top, y'all gonna have to get acclimated. Won't stop, my still hot, even though I won't get nominated. Personal life with my wife, mind your business, is complicated. All that matters is...
We would mind our business if you just don't tell us. How about that? Like, Mr. Smith, we would mind our business if you don't tell us. We don't need to know. Matter of fact, I'm so glad that the red table doesn't exist anymore, because she was putting the business out there like that. And listen, whatever floats your boat is floats your boat, and however you live your life is how you live your life. Get me? However, you told us. You put it in your book, for a matter of fact. So look, people are gonna judge, all right? You know what I mean? Like seriously, Mr. Will Smith, please don't tell us your business then. Please. Don't get me, please. And we will keep your wife out of your mouth. Out of our mouth. You know what I mean? Let's go. No, in all seriousness though, like when you think about the context of everything, like everyone is only talking about Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith, like their whole marriage situation, because of them putting it out there like that. You know what I mean? And that's not to say that people should talk on it, but the way that they were doing, it's like naturally we live in social media era, so naturally that's what's going to happen. People are going to say whatever was on their mind in regards to that. So if they disagree with how they're moving, for example, the whole entanglement situation, like, come on, man. But anyway, I ain't gonna say too much. Let's go.
The fact that I'm still getting compensated cash. I've been on my grind for a very long
time.
I've been on your mind for a very long time. Yeah, you got your life, but your life ain't like mine. Looking for me, you can find me where the light shine.
You looking for me? I'm not hard to find
where the light shine. for me? I ain't hard to find, I'm easy to see. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your TV. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your IG. Somebody said you looking for me. I ain't hard to find, I'm easy to see. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your TV. I ain't hard to find, I'm on your IG. I ain't hard to find. I ain't hard to find. I ain't hard to find.
iPhone 16, built for Apple Intelligence. Pick up with O2 from under £44 a month.
All right, next is the Reverend. This is just the interlude from what I remember. Because then obviously the next song after that actually does go into the thing. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Give me a second. I need to do something real quick. I should do it after. Hold on, no, I'll do it now. But yeah, man, by the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, and can trust when it comes to all things reaction. Like I said, we're going to react to we're going to continue reacting to Will Smith's album. This is the interlude for the album, The Reverend Rave Sermon. It's actually quite interesting how this album is like 20 years in between his previous album. 20 years. Like 20 years. No, 20 years. Like, come on, man.
Brothers and sisters of the congregation, today's sermon is called Rave in the Wasteland. Now when I say wasteland, I'm not talking about some barren desert, some foreign land. I'm talking about that interior wasteland. I'm talking about that place inside where we are most terrified. I'm talking about that place where we are most confused and disillusioned. That place we slip into when our lives fall apart. That place where we least trust God. When I say rave in the wasteland, I'm talking about a new way to be with our adversities, obstacles, and challenges. I'm talking about a new mindset toward these hard times. When I say rave in the wasteland, I'm talking about conjuring the spirit of joy in the face of our greatest difficulties. When I say rave, I'm talking about looking into the eyes of the dragon and say, not today. Brothers and sisters, let us call forth the energies of gratitude and celebration. And I say, my beloveds, let the rave begin.
See, listen, now we're going to react to the actual song Rave in the Wasteland by Will Smith, aka The Fresh Prince. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Let's keep it moving. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Going to church tonight, we showing the work tonight. We making it burn tonight. Oh, you gonna learn tonight. We in the heart of the revelation. This is the elevation. 144,000. We have been chosen to lead the awakening. Come to the altar. Changing the culture. Walking on water. Parting the oceans. Stop the drama now. Drop the armor down. However you living now, all's forgiven now. This is a new day. This is the new way. Part of the new game. It's no shame. We got a room full of sinners reaching for the Holy Ghost. Hey, stand up now. Wake up now. Hands up now. Rage up now. There's a rave in the wasteland, baby. There's a rave in the wasteland. There's a rave in the wasteland, baby. There's a rave in the wasteland. Brothers and sisters, reach inside. Get a hold of all them things that's no longer serving you. And now reach out, turn them over. We're gonna turn them over. All that you're seeking is hidden inside of you. This is the prophecy, don't let them.
I like that. It said all of what you're seeking is already inside of you. I like that bar. I like that bar. I like that bar. I like that bar.
Now reach out, turn them over. We're gonna turn them over. All that you seeking is hidden inside of you. This is the prophecy, don't let them lie to you. The heat of the moment, this is the road that leads to atonement. They don't control it, we are the owners. I'm trying to rage, I'm bringing the party to break the chains, light the flames, take the reins. The fire's in your veins, taking off my armor, stopping all the drama, loving even harder. No shame, we got a room full of sinners, reaching for the Holy Ghost. Hey!
You know what's funny? Why do I picture like his daughter Willow Smith like making a song like this? You know what I mean? Maybe you drew inspiration from it. I don't know. Let's go.
Stand up now, wake up now, hands up now, rage up now. Wave in the wasteland, baby. There's a wave in the wasteland. There's a wave in the wasteland, baby. There's a wave in the wasteland. Now to all my peoples, there's only two things I know for certain. You either trust the Lord or you don't. And if you don't, good luck.
For real, there's only two things. Either trust in the Lord or you don't. And if you don't, good luck. I hear it. I fully hear it. I fully hear it. I fully hear it. I fully hear it. You hear me? I fully hear it. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Will Smith for this one, man. Honestly. There's a wave in the wasteland, baby. There's a wave in the wasteland. Wave in the
I've been a desperado.
So now we're going to react to Will Smith's tune Bulletproof featuring Jac Ross. That part there, when I first heard it, I promise you, I really wanted to shout, well, where is the big show? If you know, you know. World Wrestling Federation. Not WWE, World Wrestling Federation. Funny how, you know what I mean? Someone's wearing a hat where it says, you get me? Nah, for real though, like seriously, yeah. I like how I honestly like the whole this vibe of this album. I genuinely do. It's the authenticity. You can feel the vibes.
I've been a desperado, now y'all know what I know. When I say I'ma do it, no, it's not hollow. January to Christmas, I'll be standing on business. Number one on the hit list, get you on Joker's hit list. When I shoot, I never miss, it's like high noon. Raining truth on these fools like a monsoon. When I walk into a room, it's like a typhoon. Real clear when I show up, really who's who. In your favorite
people, I need you to appreciate the lyricism of Will Smith, aka the Fresh Prince. Appreciate his lyricism, right? And some people may be like, oh, maybe Big Sean wrote for him, or maybe Joyner Lucas wrote for him, or maybe Ludacris wrote for him. No, relax. You understand? Relax. Yeah. I know it may seem as like hard, but if you like the remake of, it's not even necessarily a remake, it's like a dramatized version of Bel Air, or you like the Fresh Prince, or you like any of the shows that he's done or movies that he's involved with, and he's done part of the writing or done part of the creation in some sort of form, you have to appreciate that he has his pen game too. No, did he? Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't get that twisted. Like, I know there was a running rumor that, you know, that Nas wrote Summertime. But no, Will Smith actually wrote that. You know what I mean? That summertime. You know what I mean? He literally wrote that. So like for a long time, I literally thought Nas wrote that for Will Smith. I won't even lie to you. But now, like the older I get, and the more understanding I'm understanding of certain things and why he just ran with it for so long, it's like, hey, listen. But like, listen, let's go.
Car 700 horses, a Lone Ranger, born with my torch lit. Black Air Forces, better we join forces. You got a knife, there's a gunfight, choices. I feel
what was that about Black Air Forces? Trust me, dog.
Born with my torch lit. Black Air Forces, better we join forces. You got a knife, there's a gun.
Man said Black Air Forces is better we join forces because he knows the power of the Black Air Force. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? But him mentioning there's a wave in a race stand, yeah. Kendrick did a song called you know, Watch the Party. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's go.
Gunfight choices. I feel like I'm an outlaw. I feel like I'm without flaws. Bounty on my head, y'all better sing your hardest. Cause I dance in hell and high waters.
Well, I got the keys to heaven, but I learned them things in hell. Well, I give my life for something, but my soul just ain't for sale. I'm bulletproof.
I like it. My soul is not for sale. So he's letting you people know the rumors of Will Smith selling his soul, they're not true. That's what he's basically saying in this song. Like, that's what he's saying. Let's go.
I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof.
Yo, settle down, a preacher's about to preach. Got long arms, ain't nothing I can't reach. Been through it all, now I'm ready to teach. When to check a joker, when to stay in your seat. Yo, it's hard being a gunslinger.
Another reference point to the Chris Rock situation. Alright, get me. And listen, he literally just dissed Chris Rock. He literally dissed. He said he's a joker. Now, obviously, yeah, you could be like, okay, yeah, he's a comedian, so yeah, he's a joker. But no, it's like, nah, he's a joke, man. You know what I mean? Like, and if you know the story behind the Joker from the DC comics, if you understand, the Joker's a madman. Like, literally, no disrespect. Like, he literally is, like, mentally unwell. I think you need to understand that right now. He's mentally unwell. Now, I may misinterpret that in the wrong way. Cool. But at the same time, it does seem like he was, you know what I mean, teaching us that, yeah, let's go.
When to check a joker, when to stay in your seat. Yo, it's hard being a gunslinger. Being trapped inside a fun singer. For 3 decades, I've been a sun bringer. You can sum me up on just one finger. Pick one, anyone, they all apply to me. Whatever finger you pick, just don't lie to me. Cause if we friends, you flip and do something fly to me. My body might stay, but you could say goodbye to me. Disloyalty to me is like a robbery. Cause when I love you, it's like you hit the lottery. I am invincible, I am the anomaly. Whole world against me, and it ain't even bother me.
You see, and look, I hate to make this reference point, right? I really do. But I'm going to say it in code so you just understand. Imagine the whole world is dissing you, or imagine someone's dissing you. And then you say you're unbothered, or you get other people to say, oh, they're unbothered. They're not bothered. But Will Smith didn't act bothered. Actually, no, tell a lie. He apologized because he was bothered. Let's be real. However, after that, he didn't seem bothered. You know what I mean? He just kept on doing his life and kept on with his career. So you have to give him full credit and full respect for the way he's handled situations. You know what I mean? Because it's easy to be like, all right, these people are against me. For what reason? The fact that man defended, like, he defended his wife, irrespective of what you may think of Jada Pinkett Smith and how she's treated him and all that stuff there, irrespective of all that, we still need to take into account that Will Smith is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, he's the Fresh Prince. And we got to take into account, like, we have to take into account at the end of the day, when it comes down to Fresh Prince himself. I'm not saying he can't do anything. He can get away with anything, but it's like, look, I forgot what I was about to say, but anyway, keep moving.
Robbery, because when I love you, it's like you hit the lottery. I am invincible. I am the anomaly. Whole world against me, and it ain't even bothering me.
That's what I'm gonna say. So when you're unbothered, you move like you're unbothered. You don't try and sue. Look, think about this for a moment. Will Smith, he could have easily sued Chris Rock. Easily. Chris Rock could have easily sued Will Smith, but they didn't. They kept it gangster. You hear me? They kept that real and be like, you know what? We can create content from this because they're creative beings, right? So then naturally they're gonna want to create content from it, which they did. Like Chris Rock had his time to shine with it, going on tour, doing his stand up. Fair play. Now Will Smith is making his music, and some people are like, yeah, but why is he talking about it now? But this is his music, this is his album. He's got 20 years worth of subjects to talk about. And for one album, think about it for a moment. He lived 20 years, but he's done so much in between 20 years of his previous album. So he's going to have to talk about it at some point. And I would much rather he talks about it in his music rather than in the movies or whatever the case may be, or an interview. I'd rather he does it there and then in his music. You know what I mean? Because then that's the epitome of, in his music, there's a creative license of getting away with saying certain things. Whereas in the entertainment industry, in terms of movies or TV shows, there's certain things he won't be able to get away with. You know what I mean? Even them calling Chris Rock a joke man or joker, do you know what I mean? I feel like that was slick.
Keys to heaven, but I earned them things in hell. Well, I give my life for something, but my soul just ain't for sale. I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof. Hey, I'm bulletproof.
Right.
Hey.
You know. Jeez. Big chin still. Big chin. Alright, next we're gonna react to Hard Times Smile featuring Teyana Taylor. I ain't gonna try to rewind too much or pause too much. You know what I mean? Because there's some things that it's mad because there's a lot of things I've got to react to still, but let's keep it moving. Let's go. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's go.
Yo, I'm a creator of sweet magic. Just wave my wand and you can grab it. It's like abracadabra and you can have it. No dream for me is too elaborate, but this ain't all top hats and rabbits. Sometimes truth could be savage. Sometimes life could be tragic. But we just love through the madness, through the pain, the mistakes, and the sadness, through the rain and the breaks and the static. Living in the world that attacks us, we stay centered with our hearts on axis.
Bars. If you understood, because you axis world. Listen, if you understand that bar, the bar's crazy. The bar is crazy. Crazy.
More than you. Just smile, baby. Just smile. These hard times that we are living through. But hard times we can get over. Yeah. But hard
roller coaster of being alive. High off life when I open my eyes. Wide awake, still dreaming. No dream needed. My dream girl beaming. No past.
Hey, listen. Will Smith, the Fresh Prince got bars, bro. The Fresh Prince has bars. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification. Let's go. Get me. Let's go.
Future, present in the moment. So bad you got to be a good omen. Beautiful, you belong in the moment. They just found out, we always known it. Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you priceless, despite that you antsy, huh? Yeah, we fight some, but we end up dancing, huh? I see you looking at me, you think I'm handsome, huh?
You think I'm handsome, huh? Let's go.
More than you. These are times that we are living through. But hard times we can get over.
I'll try to do that on the hard
times we can get over.
Nobody knows. I respect. Teyana Taylor can actually sing, bro. She can sing. She can dance. She can act. She's a triple threat, bruv. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? She's a triple. I hate that term, triple threat, but do you know what I mean? It's good that she's talented like that. Get me? Name other artists that are similar. Like, I'm just disappointed at the way that the album she had like a seven. When she released one of her albums, I forgot the name of the album, but it was produced by Kanye West. It was just only 7 tracks. That annoyed me. What do you mean only 7 tracks? Come on, man.
Nobody knows more than you. These are times that we are living through.
Just smile.
Hard times we can get over. Yeah.
Like the message of the song, though. You don't subscribe to people like let's go in a live man. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Nobody knows. Listen. I like the message in this song. I like the message in all of these songs, by the way, especially this song and the other song where you're talking about. I'm not saying on my soul. I'm not saying I don't sell my soul. I'm bulletproof. You know what I'm saying? And then the other song was mentioned about. I think it was
iPhone 16,
we said
built
Hear me.
for Apple Intelligence.
basically you got to
Pick
trust
up
in God.
with O2
Hear me?
from under
You don't
£44
trust
a
in
month.
God, and good luck.
That's one of them stories.
All right, this is one of them stories where, obviously, by the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. Right now, I'm going to react to Will Smith, aka the Fresh Prince, featuring Big Sean, Beautiful Scars, featuring Old Banger. So let's keep it moving. Let's go. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
I'm not proud of, but it's the truth. I did turn down Neo in the Matrix.
I mean, look on the bright side. At least your wife is in the movie The Matrix. And on the bright side, the money from The Matrix still goes to your household. It's a win-win. Yeah, look on the bright side. But when I think about it, Sophia Stewart did say she did one. When she wrote The Matrix, that she envisioned Will Smith to be that character. And it's funny, when I look at that now, I'm like, okay, well, can you picture? Imagine he did Matrix. No, he didn't do The Matrix, but he did Wild Wild West, which was a terrible movie, by the way. But in the time, I thought it was a decent movie. Yeah. I was a kid back then, didn't it? So I didn't know any better. But like, you turn down that for, you know what I mean? But hey, listen. So I guess let's go.
I'm not proud of it.
Hello, Will.
Good to see you, Sean.
Look, you've made some awesome career choices your whole life.
Thanks.
There's only one you truly regret. Well, maybe two, but we're not gonna focus on that one.
That's messed up.
So I'm gonna give you a choice.
Like I like the fact that there's this reference point of the Matrix. So he couldn't be in the movie The Matrix. Technically, he still could because I know they're gonna make another Matrix sooner or later. But like the fact that he's making a reference point in the movie, like sorry, for the music video, is smart. And think about it, like the timing of it is perfect because when I say the timing of it is perfect and the song choice is perfect, there's literal, how do I put this? You know when sometimes you wish of certain things and it's like you can vision your, like, I don't know, maybe even if he couldn't be Neo, I'm pretty sure he could play the, if Lawrence Fishburne ain't gonna play, you know, in fact, nah, we can't do that. We've got to give him a proper role where it's a proper reoccurring character. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Choice. Blue pill. Everything remains the same and you get to move on with your life. Red pill. You get to go back and star in that movie that got away. The choice is yours.
So the blue when you said the blue one is like staying.
The choice is yours.
I heard that part. I'm just wondering.
Let's rewind that for a bit because I kind of missed that. Because the reality is, that's how life is sometimes. The choice you make, you know what I mean?
One is like staying.
The choice. You get to go back and star in that movie that got.
That's messed up.
So I'm gonna give you a choice. Blue pill. Everything remains the same and you get to move on with your life. Red pill. You get to go back and star in that movie that got away. The choice is yours.
So the blue when you said the blue one is like staying.
The choice is yours.
I heard that part. I'm just wondering.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Shout out to Fresh Prince, man. Like, seriously, man. Let's go.
Here's the thing. I really like my life. You
The
don't
choice
know.
is the choice is yours.
I know, but you're not listening to me.
The choice is yours.
You're not listening.
Whoa, shit.
To both.
Wasn't even an option.
Exactly. That wasn't it. And I like that because you didn't think. Leave your answer in the comments below. Which one did you think he was going to pick? The red or the blue? Do you know what I mean? I thought he was going to pick the red one, yeah? But he did both of them. So, star in the movie that got away, but also his life remains the same. That's cold. I like that. It was smart. And I when it comes to movies or TV show and stuff like that, because I studied media studies, by the way, for some reason, some things are just too predictable. So it's like what? So when it's unpredictable for me, that's when I can say, yeah, I genuinely like this particular show because it's unpredictable. That moment there was unpredictable. Although some of you may have predicted and got it right, but let's be real. What are the chances of you really predicting that outcome? Leave your answer in the comments below. The chances are low. Let's go.
Look.
Fly as an eagle, fresh out of Philly. Yeah, I still rep the city. Mirrors on the wall, worth $500 million. Cause I'm an icon, somebody you could base your life on. That you should place your sights on. Shot on cannons and Nikons. Turn.
We're not gonna base our life on you, Mr. Will Smith. The irony is, yeah. What's the name of one of the characters in the Matrix? Isn't it Mr. Smith? And then there's Mr. Anderson as well. Mr. Anderson. You know. Anyway, but yeah, we're not gonna base our life on you, Will Smith, because there's certain things where you do and say some things that before we looked up to you, but then we realized when you showed the world how live your life with your wife, we're like, we can't appreciate that. And the way that how your kids, listen, how you raise your kids is how you raise your kids. Let's leave the kids out of this. But, you know, now all jokes aside, let's be real. We all looked up to the Fresh Prince at one point, all right? Let's be real. And he does have some gems here and there, and there's some things we can learn from. However, the one thing I definitely like, the gem that I've learned from watching some of his interviews recently, is the fact of him mentioning about everything he does, he tries to go back to the beginning. Like, so, for example, like if he does movie, even though he started from doing music, he does movie or TV show, he resets his mindset to look like being in that learning stage. The same thing if it's from TV to movie, the same thing from TV to movie, but also the production side of it. He resets his mind to, you know what I mean? And even in process of making this album, he reset his mind. So that you can learn from. All right, you know what I mean? That you can learn from. And the fact that he's got a good sense of humor. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Like, so many people could go through what he goes through, but they won't be able to handle what, like, they won't be able to handle it. You know what I mean? I give you a prime example. Kanye has that level of, in fact, yeah, Will Smith is a genius, and so is Kanye. Look what Kanye West is going through. No disrespect. Look how he's. Anyway, let's not even make a comparison. Let's keep moving. Let's go.
Turn the cameras and lights on. I've been about the action, master actor. I still rap, feel like Mike when they turn the mic on. And I got will until the wheels fall off. That's just the will I am. My willpower got these cowards saying, goddamn. He just won't quit, won't fold, and won't switch. I wrote the code. I'm Mr. Smith. Because this is the.
You see, what did I say? No, I got to look at this. I've got to look at this. Because I thought I was literally bugging when I thought this. I thought I was bugging. I thought I was main characters in the Matrix. Yeah, Agent Smith. And Neo is Mr. Anderson. That's interesting. I promise you, there's some things that all right, listen, and this bar about will this, will that, like cold. The fact that he flipped his name like that, cold.
The action, master actor, I still rap, feel like Mike when they turn the mic on. And I got will until the wheels fall off. That's just the will I am. My willpower got these cowards saying, goddamn. He just won't quit, won't fold, and won't switch. I wrote the code, I'm Mr. Smith. Cause this is the Matrix, this is my regular basis. I am ahead of you players, I'm playing my aces. Every card with the faces, I am a king.
Where did that flow come from? Where did that flow come? I listen.
When they turn the mic on, and I got will until the wheels fall off. That's just the will I am. My willpower got these cowards saying, goddamn. He just won't quit, won't fold, and won't switch. I wrote the code, I'm Mr. Smith. Cause this is the Matrix, this is my regular basis. I am ahead of you players, I'm playing my aces. Every card with the faces, I am a king with a queen, reigning supreme. Been through the rain, mud on my feet, tracks in the street. Fame can be steep, mask off, see my face ain't clean. Did my dirt, made it hurt worse. Went to church feeling cursed, worked on myself, Kintsugi first. Couldn't tell, I've been through hell on earth. The truth and it burns, you live and you learn. No, I'm like Confucius, see life is confusing. I hate when I lose it, but I face the music. Go, why did he do it? See, I'm only human. It's the beautiful scars, yeah.
That flow is crazy. That flow is, and it's funny because I said, what if he plays, Morpheus, yeah? And I was saying, just about saying it, if Lawrence Fishburne no longer wants to play, and I thought, no, he needs a character of his own. But the fact that he ends up in a situation where he is kind of playing the character of, Morpheus. Let's go.
It's the beautiful flaws, yeah. I done fell about 1,000,000 times. Now I rise up the gate closer to God. It's the beautiful scars, yeah. It's the beautiful flaws, yeah.
Why are those poses in the air, bro?
G and beat the odds, that's what you call gods. Closer to God, like I'm in a synagogue. I had to quit tripping over shit that isn't worth the fall, you know. Back against the wall, my whole life a work of art. Younger me will blame everybody else like it's they fault. Till you realize you a walking magnet, so you the cause. What's your...
That's a deep bar. That's a very, very deep bar.
That isn't worth the fall, you know. Back against the wall, my whole life a work of art. Younger me will blame everybody else like it's they fault. Till you realize you a walking magnet, so you the cause. What's your vibration? How you pour back in yourself? Yeah, what's your libation? Hydration. A lot of advice I'm not taking. Gotta take these with a grain of salt, just like any recipe on how to make it look. Cause Mr. Anderson and Mr. Smith, we decoded the codes. I got tired of being...
Now, this is what I do in my research. What is Big Sean's real name? Shawn Michael. If he doesn't have a song called Shawn Michaels and has Shawn Michaels in the video, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, Shawn Michael Leonard Anderson. Yeah. Mr. Anderson and Mr. Smith, the timing is... Listen, you can't make this up. And even if you tried to make this up, this is Mr. Anderson and Mr. Smith. Neo, the agent. You know what I mean? Mr. Anderson, Mr. Smith, the agent. And it's so ironic because if you think about movies and Hollywood and stuff like that in general, you would think that because of the things that they put out there, like you would think that they're like actors or agents, they're part of the quote unquote Illuminati and stuff like that. So you would think they're agents. But yeah, man, let's keep
back in yourself. Yeah, what's your libation? Hydration. A lot of advice I'm not taking. Gotta take these with a grain of salt, just like any recipe on how to make it look. Cause Mr. Anderson and Mr. Smith, we decoded the codes. I got tired of being over control. Learning as I go, learning as I grow. I don't gotta do this shit over and over. You know what you know. It ain't the end if I don't get the credit. I'm a living legend, I'm a die legend. I ain't trying to get it, bitch, I gotta get it.
It's the beautiful scars, yeah. It's the beautiful scars, yeah.
I'm just so glad they did a video for this. I feel like what they should have done in this perspective is actually release this on like the big screen. Hear me out. Think about it. Will Smith is an actor. We know Will Smith predominantly as an actor. So imagine you're going to the movie theaters to watch a Will Smith movie, but then only to realize this isn't any ordinary movie. This is a music video for a song from his album based on a true story. Think about it. I mean, look, obviously Michael Jackson is the pioneer of, releasing videos in the movie theaters. He is the pioneer of that. So anyone who wants to try to copy that, they can if they want to, but we know Michael Jackson did it first. All right. However, I just feel like when it comes down to these artists, you have to give them the respect that they are due. All right. So let's go.
There are no limits to send through the universe. I believe in me like it's religion, but I am the only one who converts. Conversations with the congregation, the scripture is in the verse. I manifest through my mentality. The only real is my reality. I rebuild with the broken pieces that are shattered on the floor. I am healed by the deepest teachings.
Bars. Listen.
Given by the Moors. The codes of my lineage. I'll be around for another millennium. Climbing the ladder.
About the Moors? If you know about the Moors, you know about the Moors. The Moors, if you know about the Moors, I won't go into this video. I won't talk about it in this particular live stream. I'll talk about it in another live stream, seeing as he mentioned it here. Yeah. If you know about the Moors, you know about the Moors. Let's go.
In the verse, I manifest through my mentality. The only real is my reality. I rebuild with the broken pieces that are shattered on the floor. I am healed by the deepest teachings that were given by the Moors. The codes of my lineage, I'll be around for another millennium. Climbing the ladder to heaven or helium. Seeing the suffering, dreaming and healing them. You are the one in a million billion.
Dang it.
You are the answer. You were the power, you were the principal. Every second.
Okay, now I can actually picture Will Smith as Neo. The fact that we have this here, hold on, I'm gonna make this go. Because if imagine I'm recording all this time and you can't hear me, would have been wild. Anyway, look, the fact that he's able to create this or recreate this and make us realize, you know what? As much as John Wick, aka wait, what is his actual name? Cannot Kino Keanu Reeves or Keanu Reeves. Why can't I say his name properly? I just know him as either Neo or John Wick. Now I've never seen a John Wick movie in my life, and I will start watching it. Don't get that twisted. But yeah, let's keep moving. Let's go.
Second that you're living is pivotal. Anything that's broken is remixable. Even when it's not physical, you are not alone. Trust the invisible. Ancestors flex when it is critical. Top of the pyramids, I am the pinnacle. It's the beautiful stars, yeah. It's the beautiful flaws, yeah. I done fell about 1,000,000 times. Now I rise up and get closer to God. It's the beautiful stars, yeah. It's the beautiful flaws, yeah. I done fell about 1,000,000 times. Now I rise up and get closer to God.
Cold webtoon. Starring Will Smith, Big Sean, directed by Adele and Abdi, and produced by Lex Barrow and Miguel Melendez, produced by Santiago Tabata, rated directed by Elliot Scott, directed by Robert Amara, production of the Binary, special effects Angelo Linares, production company Learning Studios, and the world. See, this is what I'm trying to say. Imagine if this was actually put on a big screen, like literally, like think about it. This should have been released on a big screen, and this should, like, I think the time we're living in
Do you know
here.
what's really fun? Making a website on Wix.
The time we're living is, like, remember this. What am I doing? The era that we're living in. You know what? I know what I'll do. I've got a comment on that video. But like the era that we're living in, I feel like he needs to reintroduce himself as a rapper. Like, he is now, obviously, but I'm talking about, if you think about it, he's an act that most people, like even 20-year-olds, yeah, they're going to literally see Will Smith as an actor, not a rapper. They're probably thinking, why is he trying to rap and why now? Yeah, that's what's probably going to go through their minds here, some of them. And let's be completely real with you, right? Some maybe think, oh, because of what he went through, it looks a bit corny for him to rap now and this, that. No, relax. Look, we have to understand that, no, in fact, let's put it this way. What I would like is for Will Smith to do a proper introduction again, because obviously we always known him to have his music associated with the movies. But he hasn't done that of late, really and truly. Yeah. So I feel like what should have been done with this particular album, and it's still not too late. He should literally put it on the big screen. You know what I mean? Literally put it on the big screen, or have his movie played. But before that movie is played in the theaters, the first thing that pops up is his music video. Like, I don't think you understand. I've got ideas that's in this brain of mine where if I see something and I have an idea, like, listen, all I'm gonna say is Will Smith, he could have done better with that. But anyway, by the way, my name is Versatile, aka Alkebulan Trust, and we can trust when it comes to all things reaction. Right now, we're reacting to Tantrum featuring Will Smith and Joyner Lucas. So obviously, I just threw a tantrum right now because I don't like the way he's portraying himself. In terms of the music video was great. The music video for that was great, but I just didn't like the way it was interpreted in terms of, like, we're only seeing it on a certain platform. Like you have a big, you've got he's in a position where his audience is vast, yeah, to the point where he doesn't have to put it on a small. Yeah, it should be on a platform like YouTube, but it should also be in theaters. Do you know what I mean? Like with his movie out and all that stuff there. Like I just think he's missed the mark here. If I'm honest, he's really missed the mark on this. Like, because this could be so much bigger, like so much bigger. I don't think you understand what I mean. Like, this could be so much bigger. 'Cause what do you mean you're doing a remake of The Matrix for a movie that you missed out on, that you regret on? So now that you've done that, it's like you're like, all right, cool. Now there's no regrets anymore. Do you know what I mean? Maybe this will lead to him being in the next Matrix movie. Trust me, I feel like there would be one. Let's go. Let's go. Imagine him, Jada and Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith going rolling to work together on a movie set in the Matrix. Let's go. No, let's go.
Journey, I'm taking my chances, searching and questioning, looking for
I like
answers.
the AI animated type of vibe they're going here. Get me? That's cold. I think. I don't know. Let's think about this here for a minute, right? Name another artist that like that links up with the older generation, where it seemed like with the older generation can keep up with the younger generation, the younger generation can keep up with the older generation. Name another duo that could do that. Leave an answer comments below. I'm just talking from a visual perspective right now, because obviously auditory, I have heard it because I've listened to the album, but from the visual perspective, name one. I think this is just a perfect mix.
Just hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum. Why does my ego keep holding me ransom? Why does my fear control me at random? Life can get ugly, but I'm handsome. I'm about to face all this shit I've been running from. You
Man said life can be ugly at times, but F it, I'm handsome. I hear it. Like, no, did he? Listen, I hear it. Like, there was a time in my life where I'm like, I'm too handsome for this. Like, I'm getting told I'm handsome, and I'm going through this. No, F it, I'm handsome. I ain't gotta go through this. You know what I mean? Anyway, hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Like, follow, Chef, whatever. Let's go.
You might relate to the places I'm coming from. I've been through trauma I thought I'd recover from. I got regrets. You heard about some of them. This is gonna make my heart bang like a rubber drum. I will not sugarcoat this stuff with bubble gum. Going through troubles. I hate what the trouble done. I hate to be the thing that people suffer from.
You cannot replicate me, I'm a one-on-one. You are not one of them. Damn, if I die, then there won't be another one. I'm always number one. After the rain, then I know that the sun will come. I see the light from the treetops. I am not God, but I know I'm a son of him. You just a son of a. I know exactly.
I am not God, but I am a son of him. Hey, listen, I like that bar. I ain't gonna try to rewind too much. Let's go.
Just what they been doing, they counting me out, but your numbers ain't showing. I know where I've been, I don't know where I'm going. If you on the boat, then you better keep rowing. Cause up the way up, I might get me a Boeing. Flying with angels, they sent me a omen. The devil try to get me, the forces are with me. Oh Jesus, come lift me, cause this is my moment. And woo!
Back on my journey.
See, I like the messaging in this album. He keeps on referencing God. I like this messaging. Because you need to understand when it comes to artists or creatives that are successful, there's this. I've said it before and I'll say it again, especially with Will Smith. They always try to say, oh, he's sold his soul, he's this, he's that. But the fact that Will Smith is like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I believe in God. You know what I mean? And irrespective of the things he's gone through and the things that we've seen in the public eye, you know what I mean? Like, and you can, I won't even judge here, but like, anyone can easily say, oh, well, anyone can say what they want, really, but it's not that. You know what I mean? It's just not that what you may think it is, but that's why it's always good, yeah. That's why it's always good to just know what you're doing.
My journey, I'm taking my chances, searching and questioning, looking for answers, hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum.
Hey, I took my traumas and made it an anthem. Hey,
I done came too far to hand it over. I'ma keep my head up like a man supposed to. I done took my punches, they were standing over. Devil want my soul, I couldn't hand it over.
Again, he's letting you know the devil wanted his soul, but he's not handing it over. And just for all those who never heard that, we're going to rewind that. Like I said, I'm not trying to rewind much, but we're going to rewind.
Hey.
I done came too far to hand it over. I'ma keep my head up like a man supposed to. I done took my punches, they were standing over. Devil want my soul, I couldn't hand it over.
I ain't picture perfect, think the camera's broke. I had to shut the door, they couldn't slam it on them. How you sleeping on me when I am, it's over.
Trying to trample on me, you get trampled over. Jokers think it's sweet, this ain't no damn mimosa. This an aerosol inside of Arizona.
It's a Barry Bonds mixed with Sammy Sosa. This a loose screw inside a damaged motor.
This a graduation with no damn diploma.
This is aggravation, this is validation.
I got open wounds, ain't no bastard tracing.
It's a bigger world in my imagination, this is me. Martin Luther had a dream. Joyner Lucas had a vision. I became everything I had to be. I've been living like there's no limits.
I like the way Joyner Lucas, yeah. Like, Joyner Lucas, like, you see, when, how do I put it? You know, when you listen to certain artists, when you first hear of a certain artist, and then the fact that he's linked up with Eminem, did what he's did, you know what I mean? He held his own, and then he's able to now team up with Will Smith. Like, I think Joyner Lucas is in a great position as an artist. Like, the greatest position. You've worked with two legends. You know what I mean? Will Smith and Eminem. I don't want to say it don't get no better, but if you are a true hip hop fan or supporter, it literally would feel like it don't get no better than this. You know what I mean? Especially with the lyrics that he's delivering as well. You know what I mean? He's, like I said, he's able to hold his own. It's not like, let's be real. When collaborating, it's easy to get lost in translation, be like, I'm going to flow this way and this person will flow this way. But it's like, it's almost as if like Will Smith and Joyner Lucas are MCs or artists from the same era. And think about it, when Will Smith came out as the Fresh Prince, like, think about it, his flow was actually different. You know what I mean? I need you to pay attention to that. Melly Mel. But anyway, no jokes. All jokes aside. Shout out to Melly Mel. He's a legend. He's an icon. Get me? Don't get that twisted. Grandmaster Flash and all that. You know what I mean? Let's go. In the Furious 5. Let's go.
And I learned the game from Master P. I'm staring at my reflection, wondering why.
See, what did he say? What did he say about Master P? What did he say about Master P? Let's go.
Martin Luther had a dream. Joyner Lucas had a vision. I became everything I had to be. I've been living like there's no limits, and I learned the game from Master P. I'm staring at my reflection, wondering why it isn't staring back at me. What it's gonna be?
Oh, y'all forgot I ain't knew it depend. First, if I Grammy, I do it again. I'm doing me, I ain't doing no trend.
I told you. I literally just told you. Different eras, but it almost seems as if they're from the same era. And like you said, the first rapper with a Grammy. Look where we are now. Look where we are now.
Trends, finding myself with the music again. Difference is I don't need music to win. Soon as I dropped in, I'm booming again. Back to the crown is the mood that I'm in. Promise ain't nobody truer than him. Well, back on my journey, I'm taking my chances. Searching and questioning, looking for answers. Hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum.
Hey, I took my traumas and made it an anthem. Hey.
I like the creative rhythm of this music video. I really do. Okay, cartoon. Shout them out still. Shout them out. Like, I'm liking this album. I'm genuinely liking this album. You know what's funny, yeah? You can listen to an album once, you could listen to an album once and you'd be like, ah, this album's cold or it's good. But then you could listen to it again and then you get a different interpretation of what you heard the first time, and you'd be like, yo, this album is actually a solid piece of work. Like this album genuinely is a solid piece of body of work. And it almost feels as though like Will Smith hasn't taken 20 years off of making music. That's what it feels like. Now maybe he's always recorded, but this is like the first time he's released an album in 20 years. I don't think you understand. To release an album in a different climate, 20 years ago, I need you to understand this. There was no streaming platforms, at least legal ones. There wasn't. I promise you there wasn't. There was no Apple Music. There was no Tidal. There was no Spotify. There was no Deezer Music, whatever it's called. There was no Amazon Music. There was none of these platforms. None. So the fact that he's able to adapt in a new climate, like, do rag off to him. Do you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say hats off. Do rag. Get me? Do rag off, but I'm gonna keep it on because, get me? Don't get twisted. My shape up is clean. You know what I mean? Let's go. By the way, my name is Russell, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you could trust when it comes to all things reactions. Right now, we're gonna react to First Love by Will Smith featuring India Martinez and Marcin. Let's go.
Quiero ser primer amor, quiero quitarte la camisa y ver cómo es todo cuerpo tiembla en su primera cita. Yo quiero ser primer roneo, yo quiero la primera llama, como dice Camarón, fuego en la sangre, no corre, no corre, no corre a los dos.
I want that first love, you know that first time. I want them first eyes, I want that first high. I want that first passion, I want them first hugs. I want them hard cries, I want that first love. I want that first love, you know that first smile. You know that first chuckle, I want that first wow. I want that first chill, I need that first will. I want that first moment, feel like the earth still. I want that Adam and Eve. Snakes be trying to deceive us, poison our mind with the evil, but I don't be trying to believe them. Nobody said it be.
Listen, Will Smith is spazzing. Like the flows, like it's so interesting because it's like you wouldn't think that Will Smith can flow like this. You just wouldn't. And the thing about MCs, or the thing about being thing about Will Smith is actually a creator. So So with him being like a creative artist, naturally you should think he's got different flows. He should be able to create different flows and just play around with certain flows and certain patterns and stuff like that. So I don't think I don't think people understand when it comes to Will Smith, because of he may seem like the joke star and all that stuff there, I don't think people realize how good of an MC he really is. And I think it's gonna take a while for people to really intake, oh, he really does rap. He really is an MC. Ben, let's go.
Easy, but why? It used to be easy. Every heart will be broken, but what do we do with the pieces? We got a natural affinity, natural energy, matching infinity. We not gonna break up the synergy, no negativity. Love is divinity, healing all enemies. This is the remedy, had an epiphany. Her femininity, my masculinity, magical symmetry. Out of our misery, this is what's meant to be. I want that first love, just like that first time. I want them first eyes, I want that first high. I want that first passion, I want them first hugs. I want them hard cries, I want that first love.
When you hold again, entrégame tus ojos, aunque sabemos que no podemos perder. Ni tú ni mi amor, ama sin perfección, como dos niños su primer amor. Que toca de esta cuyeta, te pega en la cara, más sangre de mis venas tienes que llorar. Que lo que olvide que toca de esta cuyeta, te pega en la cara, más sangre de mis venas tienes que llorar.
I want that first love, just like that first time. I want them first eyes, I want that first high. I want that first passion, I want them first hugs. I want them hard cries, I want that first love.
I want the first love.
All right, shout out to Will Smith. Shout out to All right, this is one of my listen. I need to go. This is one of my favorite songs on the album. Easily is one of my favorite songs on the album. And by the way, my name's Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you can trust when it comes to all things reaction. Right now, I'm reacting to "Make It Look Easy" by Will Smith. This is his Afrobeats tune, by the way, on the album. Who would have imagined Will Smith, you know, the Fresh Prince, you know what I mean, doing the Afrobeats tune? This is like, when I first heard this song, I promise you, I genuinely promise you, the first person I thought of, he needs to get Wizkid on the remix. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I feel like would actually propel his career further as a rapper as well as an MC. Like, don't get it twisted. You know he can rap, but it's the fact of I think he will be taken more seriously. You know what I mean? Like, if he can get Wizkid on this tune, as on the remix, on the, like, this is easily, like I told this is a solid body of work. But this tune here, the way it just slaps, pun intended. Let's go. In fact, pun wasn't intended, but you know what I'm saying.
They say you make it look easy. They really need me. I never show them that I'm bleeding. I make it look easy. I make it look easy.
Tell me you cannot hear Wizkid, aka Starboy, on the hook like that. I immediately hear Wizkid. I'm not saying the person is Wizkid, by the way, but I'm just saying I feel like Wizkid should be on a remix to this. Like, he would genuinely make this look easy. Genuinely. Listen. I know I said I ain't gonna rewind much, but I have to for this one.
They say you make it look easy. They really need me. I never show them that I'm bleeding. I make it look easy. I make it look easy. Yeah. I make it look easy. Yeah. I make it look easy. I make it look easy.
Give it to me when the game on the line. Rain or shine, all fine. Yeah. Give it to me when we running out of time. Get behind me when they coming for you. I take the hits and the misses. The risk and the disses. Look, even when they happy, yo, they vicious. That don't change who Will Smith is. The architect.
See, I like the messaging. Again, it's the messaging. The messaging. He could take all the hits and all the misses. What doesn't change who he is. It doesn't change him. And I feel like it's a testament to, like, it's a testament to not only his character, yeah, but like it's just a testament to like when it comes down to like artists. In fact, forget art for a moment. When it comes down to life, yeah, there's some things you may go through, and it changes you. And then not to say always going to be negative that changes you, but it can change you to react in a negative way. But if you're like, you know what, I went through this, they ain't gonna change me. Do you know what I mean? I'm still going to be me. You know what I mean? It's not gonna stop me. Like, don't get twisted. I'm not saying if you play with fire and you know what I mean, and you get burnt, and that means you should continue playing with fire. No, don't get that twisted. But I'm just saying certain things like it changes your like there's certain things where you know if you are living right, living morally, doing all this stuff here. For example, I'm not saying Will Smith is, I'm just saying in general, if you are, then the reality is it shouldn't whatever you go through, it shouldn't change you. It shouldn't you shouldn't stop doing that basically. That's basically what I'm taking from this. But anyway, let's go.
Protect the artists that they call for when they hearts a messer. Star from West Philly, the Parks and Recs, they ain't lost a step. You are correct. It's the key to life. Be the light.
That's a Wizkid ad-lib. That's a Wizkid ad-lib. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. I think that's probably why I like the song so much. Yeah. I like the messaging, don't get it twisted. But I feel like the melody, the hook, but the ad-lib, like it's got that Wizkid essence, pun intended. Like, honestly. And it only makes sense. Like, and maybe he tried to reach out to Wizkid, but Wizkid was unavailable at the time. Get me? And maybe he didn't want no other Afrobeats artists on the tune but Wizkid, but because he needed to get this project out at a certain time, you know what I mean? It is what it is. That sometimes happens. And maybe Wizkid did do the tune, but for whatever reason, I don't know. There's so many things. Like, if, for example, Nicki Minaj got a tune with Wizkid, but she never released it. And then years later, and then she wants to show a snippet of it. Like, what are you doing? Like, release the full song. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, the labels can mess things up now and again. But like, look, end of the day, I do feel like Wizkid is so ideal for this. He's 100% ideal. Let's go.
Sing it like.
They say you make it look easy. They really need me. I never show that I'm bleeding. I make it look easy. I make it look easy. Yeah, yeah. I make it look easy. Yeah, yeah. I make it look easy. I make it look easy. They say you make it look easy. They really need me. I never show that I'm bleeding. I make it look easy. I make it look easy, yeah, yeah. I make it look easy, yeah, yeah. I make it look easy. I make it look easy.
Life throw punches, you got to roll with it. River start to rise, got to flow with it. I ain't stopping at the sky, got no limits. That's cause I don't do it, that's my soul in it. Everybody wanna win the whole thing. Haters, they be acting like it's no thing. See, I'm one of them ones that won the whole thing. But we ain't gotta talk about them old rings. Cause life gon' keep lifing. Knives gon' keep knifing.
Yeah, see, this is how I knew, yeah, this is definitely he's trying to get in his Afro beats bag, yeah, because, yeah, look, life is going to keep lifing. These are, obviously, I don't speak, like, I'm trying to still learn broken myself, but that definitely is broken English. That's definitely Nigerian broken English. If you know, you know Nigerian pidgin. If you know, you know. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that I don't know how to explain. It is what it is. Like, the influence is there. So I feel like I feel like Will Smith is missing the mark here. Like, yes, he got Big Sean on his album. Yes, he got Teyana Taylor and all that stuff there, and Joyner Lucas. But hang on, you could have easy. I say easy. It may not have been easy. I don't know what the situation is, but I do feel like if he's going to do a deluxe album to this album, which I believe he should, it should be the remixes of these songs. And in addition, he definitely needs the tune with Wizkid. I'm just saying it, yeah. Like Wizkid and Will Smith. I know it sounds insane to you right now. You probably think I am chatting a load of was, but if you know that, like the A&R in me, even though I'm not officially an A&R yet, but music labels, if you want me to be an A&R, you know what I mean, contact me. We can work out payment arrangements and yeah. But like, and I'm actually being straight up serious, yeah, because I can really make it look easy. The ideas I have, I can really make it look easy. Let's go.
Spike gon' keep spiting, and that's why the light gon' keep lighting. Hey, it's the key to life. Be the light. Sing it like.
They say you make it look easy, but they really need math. I never show that I'm bleeding. I make it look easy. I make it look easy, yeah. I make it look easy, yeah. I make it look easy. I make it look easy. They say you make it look easy. They really need math. I never show that I'm bleeding. I make it look easy. I make it look easy, yeah. I make it look easy, yeah. I make it look easy. I make it look easy.
Hey, listen, this is such a Wizkid vibe. I don't think if you know anything about Wizkid, you know this is make it. You know they can make it. And he actually makes this look
Make it look easy.
Oh man, shout out to Will Smith, man.
Brothers and sisters, let us take this moment to pause.
Yeah, we're gonna pause. By the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you can trust when it comes to all things reaction. Now we're gonna react to the interlude by Will Smith, the Reverend YCMI sermon. Let's go.
Tune into your neighbor. Take your attention to your loved ones. One of the things I've learned in this life is that everybody is going through something. Everybody is having a hard time. Everybody you pass on the freeway, everybody you see in the store, every eye you catch on the street is going through something. And you have the opportunity and the responsibility to be the one that pulls them back from the edge, not the one that pushes them over.
Facts. Amen.
Look into their eyes and tell them, you can make it.
You can make it. All right, cool. They say make it look easy.
iPhone 16. Built for Apple Intelligence. Pick up with O2 from under £44 a month.
Alright, make sure you subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Now we're going to react to You Can Make It by Will Smith from his album based on a true story. Let's go.
Don't give up on me, I need you to hold on. Know you deep up in the storm, but I know you can face it. You could get dark on the road and you feeling all alone. Don't lose sight of where you're going, cause I know you can make it. Oh, yeah, I know you can make it. I know you can make it.
You are in the smoke and the fire, tightrope on a wire. I see you broken and tired, and all your hope is expired. You're just done with the chains and the games and the shame, and the world is insane. All the pain from the flames that you walk through, but no one to talk to, but ghosts that'll haunt you and thoughts that'll taunt you. Trying to heal, but
Too easy. Don't do it. I ain't trying to crack jokes on Will Smith, yeah. I'm trying to take this album serious, which I am. I was taking it serious until he talked about talking with. Did he say? Let's rewind it. Let's see what he said. Hold on.
You can make it. Oh, yeah, I know you can make it. Ooh, I know you can make it.
You are in the smoke and the fire, tightrope on a wire. I see you broken and tired, and all your hope is expired. You're just done with the chains and the games and the shame, and the world is insane. All that you walk through, but no one to talk to, but ghosts that'll haunt you and thoughts that'll taunt you.
Ghosts that will taunt you, ghosts that will haunt you, thoughts that will taunt you. Now, like I said, this is too easy. I ain't trying to crack no joke, but the joke is there, and I'm gonna say it. I mean, when Jada Pinkett Smith, which by the way, I have made comments and I called her Jada Pinkett Smith hyphen Shakur, yeah, but I mean, when you put it that way, that's why I said that. All right, I'm not gonna say anything else more because this is still a great album, regardless of that particular moment. There, I just find it like ironic. You know what I mean? That's the long and short of it. I just find it ironic. You know what I mean? But apart from that, this is a solid piece of album. And to be honest, maybe he is literally talking about that. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's what he means. Maybe that's what he's referencing. Let's go.
Trying to heal, but the battle's uphill. And if God is for real, you just wonder if he'll listen. So many tests for the flesh, exhausted, gasping to catch your breath. Walking through the valley of the shadow of death. When you think you got nothing left, keep going.
Don't give up on me, I need you to hold on. Know you deep up in the storm, but I know you can face it. Hey. You could get dark on the road and you feel alone. Don't lose sight of where you going, 'cause I know you can make it. Yeah, I know you can make it. You can make it. I know you can make it. I know you can face it. I know you can make it.
The darker the hell you gotta endure. The bright.
Hold on. Give me a second. All right, people, let's go. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
Brighter the heaven you get to enjoy. The harder the fall, the higher you soar. God opens a window when the devil closes the door. Believe me, they try to bleed Will Smith. In the rear view, I see adversity was the gift to lift me higher. Gifts require faith, so dry your eyes and then you'll find a way out of the madness, out of the maze, out of the sadness into the rays. The darkest of nights will turn into days, and every storm runs out of rain. Hold on.
Don't give up on me, I need you to hold on. I know you can face it.
Nobody gets an easy ride. We all have a cross to bear.
but there's wisdom in the fire, and every moment is an opportunity. Embrace the journey.
Co-producer is going to give you unique sounds that actually fits your track in seconds. Let me show you. First, let it listen. Looking for a vocal chop.
And of course, by the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, a name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. Right now, I'm going to react to Will Smith. Well, the work of art by Will Smith featuring Ross and obviously featuring his son Jaden. I mean, you know what I mean? This is basically the LeBron James and Bronny James, you know what I mean, of the NBA. I know that sounds wild, but that's just how it is. Like, we're living in an era where we're seeing father and son working in the same field together. You know what I mean? Like, Jaden's a talented MC himself in his own right. You know what I mean? I think people need to understand that. But to work with your dad on his album, you know what I mean? I think that's a smart move to have. You know what I mean? Because I think it's funny because I just realized T.I. has got his sons that actually make music too. So I might have to react to their stuff as well. You know what I mean? Let's keep moving. Let's go.
Part was the song where I found my voice. It was like, that's how I want to sound. That's what I want to talk about. Wow. And it was like, I had recorded probably 20 tracks before that. And there was, you know, the old constellation.
There was, you know, the old constant, you know. All right, shout out to Will Smith, though. Let's go.
Of ideas of who I thought I needed to be that was coming through in the music. And then Work of Art was the first one that was like
a moment of clarity.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was like, that is the fullness of who and what I actually am.
Yeah.
I'm a work of art. Baby, look at me. I'm a work of art. Now they framing me, painting in the dark. For the therapy, I'm a work of art. As I live and breathe.
I am the paint, and I'm the brush, and I'm the canvas. I am a saint, but if you touch, I am a savage. I am a Libra, but I identify as a Cancer. I am the tongue, truth and the lie, both in tandem. I am the sun, and I'm the rain, and I'm the wind. I am for real, and I'm pretend. I am Musa, I am
I mean, you pretend because you're an actor as well. Nah, all jokes aside though, like I like the fact that he's able to flow like this and just deliver bars like this, man. And he's got a video for this particular song. But I need a video for that, you know. I need a video for that Afrobeat strain. You know what I mean? But I need Wizkid on the drain. I can't even lie. Like I just need that. Like I need that. You know, like I need that.
Jesus, I am Judas, I am the judge, I am the victim, and I'm the shooter. I'm in the Torah, and the Quran, and in the Bible. I am a shepherd, I am a leader, and a disciple. I am the wretched, and the blessed. I am the average, I am the shadow, and I'm the light. I am the marriage.
I'm a work of art. Baby, look at me, I'm a work of art. Now they framing me, painting in the dark. For the therapy, I'm a work of art. As I live and breathe, I'm a work of art. Baby, look at me,
I like, you know what I like as well about this particular music video? I like the fact that it's literally in a museum, because in the museum, what are there? There's work of arts, basically.
Now they framing me, painting in the dark. For the therapy, I'm a work of art. As I live and breathe.
My soul feels trapped like I'm riding the Bryson Tiller beast. On the road to inner peace, taking unfamiliar streets, trying to kill the beast, just made it grow more. My shadow's haunting me. What you think I'm driving a ghost for? Perception's POW. Voices in my head like we don't fuck with you. Ego is the poison, the cure is being uncomfortable. After the chaos comes certain clarity. Being a public figure is constant immersion therapy. Make sure that when you stare at me, every flaw is highlighted. See yourself when you see me, instead of acting like you got blindsided by the fact that I'm human. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Just know that you looking right into a mirror when you judge me, you know.
I'm sorry. He just reminds you of Dappy. That's not even a disrespect because Dappy is a very talented individual, but it's just the way he flows and the things he was saying. It just reminds you of Dappy. If you know about Dappy, you know. If you don't know, I will react to Dappy stuff in the near future. But yeah, that's what he reminded me of. Let's go.
Ser una obra de arte para mí significa estar viva.
Una vez alguien me dijo que la gente se pasaba la vida intentando diferenciarse y que yo tenía la suerte de haber nacido ya diferente.
Como persona soy una, pero personalidades he tenido varias.
Quella parte di te che forse non ti piace, non sai se in realtà ti piace o no, perché devi tirarla fuori per sapere cosa succede.
El buscar querer encajar, pues yo creo que es en ese momento cuando me he sentido que no he sido yo al 100%.
En essayant de cacher donc ce sentiment d'insécurité et l'insécurité en général. Je ne veux pas que les gens me voient de cette façon.
To let go of my ego. That's been my hardest lesson. It's kept me small for a long, long, long time.
Sword up to my neck again. I ain't holding my breath again. Head's heavy, that wears the crown, but I won't bow down unless I'm men. I'm a king, no denying this. Every limit, I'm defying it. Everybody wanna be a lion until it's time to do lion shit.
That's facts. That's facts.
I'll lead till I die. Follow me to the peace, through the fire. In my dreams, out of reach on the horizon. What I see, mysteries, the surprises, the energy.
They tried to censor me, but then they sent for me. And I ain't come alone, I brought my symphony. My light, my love, my laugh, my holy trinity.
You know, I love that the first two lines. I am the paint, I am the brush, I am the canvas, right? And that first idea is like no blame. And then the second line, I am a saint, but if you touch, I'm a savage. And I was never able to admit that before. And I think people are waking up to the idea of the absolute spiritual magic of this place.
No, it's just such an interesting thing, you know, where I am in my life and with the music right now. Kind of the exploration of the sameness of all of us, trying to find those connective aspects of humanity. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
What if your schedule was the only thing standing between you and your biggest goal? Most big goals don't fail because they're impossible. They fail because they're vague. There's no
All right. By the way, my name is Versatile, aka Alkebulan Trust, and image trust when it comes to authors' reactions. Now reacting to the Reverend WOA sermon. Let's go.
Oh, my dear beloveds. Sadly, our time together is drawn to an end. But I would like to say to you, to remind you that you are a work of art. Exactly as you are. You do not have to be perfect to deserve love. In all your conflicting beauty, you are a work of art.
Oh, that's what WA is. Work of art. Okay. I'm a work of art. All right. Let me know what you thought was on that album. The album to me, yeah, it's such a, quality album, and you know, all right, let me look to Mick album. But no, for real, like the reality is, I feel like this was a great body of work, and the best thing that Will Smith did was actually release the album. Look, it's so easy in this day and age to be like, you know what? I don't have to release the album. I could release one song here and there, and that's cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, or I could release one song with a movie. That's cool. Do you know what I mean? He's like, nah, I'm putting out a body of work because I've got something to say, and I feel like this album is a solid body of work, and it doesn't. How do I put it? Like, it's so easy to be like, let me fit in with what the sound scope is now. But what he's done is like, nah, yes, I'm gonna figure out who's who, but at the same time, I'm gonna figure out my lane in this and just focus on what's true to me. And I'm not saying this is his 444 album or King Disease 1 or 2 or 3 album from Nas. I'm not even saying that. But I will say it's that type of album that has the ability to, if you're all right, this sounds mad, yeah, but like if you are a fan of music and your ears are mature, you will appreciate this album. If your ears aren't like if your ears are immature, you're not going to appreciate this album as yet, but you will in due time. That's the way I could put it. That's the only way I could put it. But anyway, let's keep it moving.